It's an exciting time. You're interested in buying a home, and it's one of the best things and most rewarding experiences for most people. But everybody's gonna tell you how hard it is and maybe how difficult it is and what terrible experience they had. But let's break it down into 3 simple steps and maybe it can help you. So the first one you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna set a budget. What do I mean by that? Well, set a budget of what you want your monthly payment to be. So if your monthly payment, you want it to be $3,000, then go ahead and set that at $3,000. Why is that important? Even if you're paying rent or you can't afford to buy a home right now, you get accustomed to making that monthly payment. And let's say there's a difference between your rent and what you envision your mortgage to be. You can put that in savings, the difference, so that way you get accustomed and now you have a savings going towards your down payment. So that's super critical because now you're getting accustomed to go ahead and making that monthly payment. And the monthly payment for a mortgage is fixed. It's not going to change. So that's what's so unique about it is if you get accustomed to go ahead and making that monthly payment, it's the only thing that will stay constant for your lifetime as an ownership of that property. The next thing you're going to want to do, and a lot of people think that this is very difficult and it takes a lot of time and it costs you no money. You're going to want to get pre-approved with a lender. Now, why is this important? A lender's going to take all your debts and all your income and take that monthly budget that you're comfortable with, and we're going to go ahead and come up with a pre-approval of a purchase price that you can afford. Now, this is really, really important because most people have to have a pre-approval letter to go shopping for a home. They're going to need something that's going to guide them from a purchase price perspective so that they know A, what communities to look for and what type of home they're going to be able to afford. And that's super critical. So once you have your budget out of the way with your pre-approval letter in hand, now you can really focus. Getting pre-approved doesn't take that long. It's about a 10 to 15 minute conversation. And I have a link right down below to one of my mortgage partners if you just want to have a consultation to see what might work for you. Because there are a ton of programs out there right now. If you have bad credit, there's a program for that. If you have very little down or no down payment, we have programs for that. So there is something for every single home buyer in this marketplace right now. And these opportunities haven't existed like this for over 10 years. So go ahead, reach out to my mortgage partner and see if there's something that they can do for you as well. Now the final piece, and this is kind of critical, and let me explain why. The final piece is you're going to want to consult with a real estate professional. Why? You want to consult with a professional that is actively working in the marketplace and doing transactions, meaning that they're representing buyers and sellers who are closing escrows on property. Why is that important? Because they're a fantastic negotiator. They clearly have knowledge of how to negotiate a deal on your best behalf, and they're getting those deals closed for their buyers or for their sellers even in this marketplace. So with that, you have your budget, your pre-approval letter, and your real estate consultant, and they're going to be able to go ahead and steer you into the communities that might work for you. Now, for example, let's say that you want to be in a community where your friends are, families are, maybe it's a certain school district, but maybe that pre-approval letter doesn't match what can go on in that marketplace, or you can't find something that would work for you. That's okay, because getting into the game of real estate is the most important thing because it always appreciates over a long period of time, no matter what. Statistically, that is true. The second part of it is even if you need to change maybe some of your criteria, maybe you can go smaller square footage, maybe you can do a townhome or a condo, and that still keeps you in the community you want to live, and that fits within your budget and your pre-approval. But let's say you can't do that. Hiring a specialist can show you communities that will work within your budget so that you can have that backyard if you want a larger backyard. Maybe you need more square footage for your family. Maybe you really want to have a swimming pool. A specialist can guide you to those specific communities that actually work under the budget parameters that have been set for you. And it's really easy, and they have insight of where those opportunities may exist, especially for buyers in this marketplace. So with those 3 things combined, it is an opportune time for home buyers in this marketplace to go ahead and get off the fence, have those 3 things in place, and you're going to be ready to buy the home of your dreams this year. Now, if you're not going to buy the home of your dreams, just know this: getting into real estate is the first step of major wealth, because most families' wealth is made through real estate. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I invest in it myself, and I think it's a fantastic product for all people to have. The other thing is that even if it's not the perfect home, you can either keep that and hold it in your portfolio or turn around and sell it, and now you have your down payment for the next home that you really want to live in that that may be your dream home. The average buyer in this marketplace over my lifetime of 25 years in real estate buys and sells 3 to 5 homes in their lifetime. So that's just statistics. And that's statistics within my own clientele that I've helped. Over 500 families that we've helped in my lifetime. So know this, your first home might not be the perfect home. Your first home might not be your dream home, but realize that it is one step to get you closer to your dream home, and it's a savings account that you don't have to work for. So I hope these 3 steps have helped. If you always have any questions, we're always here for you. Stay tuned to the next episode.